Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I will be reacting to The Orville, New Horizons, which is technically also season 3. I don't know why they changed the name or added New Horizons to the name, but I'm excited to get into this. It's been since early 2019, like over 3 years since we last saw any of The Orville, which is why I am very, very, very rusty in terms of character names and plot right now. I hope they'll have a good recap at the beginning of the episode. What I do remember, besides like, or without trying to name characters, the robot character, android robot guy, I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. He had a relationship with the doctor, which was cute. I liked it. I liked the episode where in their hologram chamber, I don't remember what they call it. I know it's not a holodeck because that's Star Trek. I liked that episode where they went in there for a date and he made himself look human for her. There was like a will they won't they with the captain and his first officer lady. I don't remember their names. Sorry. Uh, um, like I said, it's been over 3 years, man. I just can't remember their names. I know that the robot guys, species, people are evil. I remember that. I remember they decided to try and rid the universe or whatever of any other life form. Because it used to be, the big bad guys used to be this other alien race, but I cannot remember what they're called. I can't remember what any of them are called. It's been so long. But I remember I really liked this show. It's a good show. I remember a lot of people in the Star Trek fandom like it a lot more than the new Trek that's coming out. At least they did, and they probably still do. I don't know. I've been as these new episodes been like on the horizon, New Horizons. I've been sort of thinking about like why does the Orville work where New Trek does not? And I thought, well, for a while I thought it was just like the way that they tell the stories, like because the way the Orville does it is very much like old Trek, like episodic, but like it all connects and whatnot until Strange New Worlds came out. And then at that point, from what I can tell, Strange New Worlds is very much like old Trek to me, personally. But people still have lots to complain about. People still complain. People still don't like it. But those same people will be like, oh, I love the Orville. It's so good. And like the only explanation I can think of for why people like the Orville so much more than New Trek is, at least from what I can tell, and there might be other reasons. I'm not saying this is the only reason, but this is the one that I conjured up. I don't know. Is that with the Orville, you don't have to worry about canon. They literally write whatever they want, and no one cares because they're not stepping on any toes. They're not breaking any established like information that we already know about the races or the characters. And whenever there's a new Star Trek show, they have to like play by a certain rules. And when they don't, when they break a rule or twist something, people get upset. And like, it's okay to be upset. Like, I get it. I know a lot of people flocked to this show when Discovery was first released, because Discovery is much different than what we're used to in terms of Star Trek. And it was the first of a few new Trek shows. But they changed things. They gave Spock a sister. They changed what the Klingons look like. And people don't like that. It's not for everybody. And they're changing things that I don't know. Star Trek is one of those franchises that is beloved by a lot of people. And not everyone loves every Star Trek show, not even the old ones, which is totally cool. But if you have an idea of these characters and their beliefs and their organizations and whatnot, and then something new comes out that says, hey, no, we're going to do it a different way. People are not going to like that, which is why I say that the Orville has the benefit where, like, it has some things that you can compare to similar shows like Star Trek, but it's not held back by established canon, which is great. I like what they've done with the Orville. I like the stories they've told so far about the characters. I love the relationships between the characters. Despite not remembering their names. Again, I'm sorry for that. But the Orville takes the formula of old Trek and makes it its own thing. And it's not stepping on any toes. It's just, that's what it is. And that I guess that's why people love it so much. Why people who were fans of old Trek flocked to the Orville, like, moths to a flame, to any sort of light source. And, like, for the most part, I tend to agree with most people that the Orville is great, and it's got these, I don't know, the way it tells the stories checks all my boxes, as I'm sure it does other people, and it's just a fun show to watch. Yes, and it's got a good balance of the humor and the seriousness. I can't think of another word. You get crew members that make jokes, and they're willing to let loose, and it's a Seth MacFarlane show, right? So you can't expect it to not have humor. But it's got a good balance, to the point where you care about these characters and care about what happens to them. And I am a big fan of that. It's something that I wish more new Trek would dive into. I think, in my opinion, Strange New Worlds has done a little bit to sort of do that for me, and I appreciate that. I like that I'm invested, or for the most part, invested in well, they're not really new, but these characters in Strange New Worlds that, I'm actually invested in their well-being, and what's going to happen next. And that's how I am with the Orville. Even more so, because, I've had more of the Orville. I think the show started in, 2017, so it's been many years, at least five years-ish, since the Orville began, and we find ourselves invested in these characters. But when it came to Discovery or anything like that, I don't know, just wasn't really that invested in the characters. I don't know, there was some cool stuff that was happening, but I was just meh. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But I'm not here to talk about Discovery and my issues in general with some of the new Trek that's been out in the past few years. But yeah, I really like the Orville. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I'm hoping that they have a significant recap, just because it's been so long. I hope that they'll account for that. They won't just assume that we're coming straight off of watching season 2, and maybe I should have rewatched seasons 1 and 2, but I'm just not. I didn't want to take the time because I've got other stuff to watch, and I didn't want to add more to my plate. But yeah, here are a few things that I remember from previous seasons of the Orville, besides what I've already mentioned earlier. I remember there's the species of, like, the guy. I can't think. I'm so bad at remembering. It's been 3 years, guys. It's been 3 years. But the one species who's like, they're all men, and like there was a whole episode about the morality of, they got pregnant with a female of their species, which is rare, and there was the episode about like the morality of taking that child and making them male, to fit in with the rest of the species. I thought that was a great episode. Some other things I remember: the original security officer, I don't remember her name. Her dad was Robert Picardo. We love the EMH here. And that episode also had Dr. Phlox from Enterprise, with John Billingsley, I think that's his name. That was a great episode. But it was sad that she had to leave. But we got someone else. I don't remember her name either. She's great, from what I remember. I mean, I don't remember anything specific from her, but she's the same species as the original security officer. And then we got the original security officer back for the latest episode in season 2, last episode of season 2, where it was like a different timeline or something. I don't remember exactly what the events were. I do remember there being a different timeline and whatnot. Yeah, the captain and his first officer used to be married, then they broke up, and then there's like sort of like something going on with them. I don't know if I don't remember exactly where they left off in the last we saw them in terms of their relationship. I know, I remember Norm Macdonald's character, rip to that legend. It'll be nice to get more of him this season. I don't know. It's knowing that the actor has passed away, makes you appreciate their work more when you see it. And I'd never even heard of Norm Macdonald until I had watched the Orville, and I was like, who is this guy? This guy's voice sounds very unique, and much respect to him. I'm glad that we'll get some of him in this season. I don't know if this is going to be the last season. I know that it was like canceled on its original network, and Hulu picked it up. So technically, it's under the Disney umbrella, because Hulu is owned by Disney, at least last I checked. So I wonder if that'll come into play, but I'm excited to see where this season goes. I'm assuming they'll do more in about the conflict between I don't remember what the organization. It's kind of like the Federation, but it's not the Federation. Their conflict with robot guys, people. I'm assuming we'll get more of that. I remember I watched the trailer, but I don't remember much from it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. Sorry for talking so long before getting into it. It's just been so long since the episode, or since we got season 2. So it's just easy to ramble on, trying to remember all these things that happened and where we left off and what might happen in the future. But anyways, don't forget to like this video if you like it. And if you have anything to say about this episode or just this show in general, please put it in the comments. I appreciate hearing your thoughts, whether or not they're the same or different than mine. It's nice to hear other perspectives or see other perspectives. And if you aren't already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider it, you know? I can't say I have a large following of people, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys who have already subscribed and are here to support me. It means a lot, and I hope that I can provide content for you guys that is entertaining for you, entertaining enough that you'll want to stick around. But obviously, if you don't like my voice or this kind of content, then this might not be for you. Understandable. You do your thing. But I appreciate those of you who have stuck around. And without rambling on for too much longer, because I rambled on for so long, I will go ahead and get this episode started. In memory of Norm Macdonald. What a legend. Starting off hot with a battle, space battle. For some reason I want to say Kalons are a species in this. I could be so wrong. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is the Doctor's son, right? One of the sons of the Doctor. I'm surprised he's not older, since it's been so long since the last season. But maybe they probably filmed this before all the time had passed, so. Sheesh. Also, it doesn't really seem like we'll be getting a recap. Maybe they'll do some exposition or something. And there's the other son. The brothers. This guy. Isaac, okay. See if I can remember these names when they tell me.
Isaac?
Maybe it's not Isaac. Ooh, oh, no, Nightmare. Never mind. That was a freaky visual, man. But I can understand that's from a kid's perspective. It would be scary to know that Isaac's people are evil.
Am I interrupting your work?
Yes.
Yes.
I do not drink.
It was a joke.
Ha ha. Ha.
I love Isaac. They said Isaac's name a few times, so that makes it his easier to remember. But they haven't said anyone else's names. Time to socialize in the mess hall, if people will be comfortable socializing with you.
Sure.
Guys, don't be jerks. I mean, he wouldn't understand if you were jerks to him, but why would you say yes if you're just gonna get up? That is so dumb. May I join you? Yeah. And then proceeds to ignore him and get up and leave.
I was with our junior astrometrics officer at the time.
She seems to want to, be ugh, mad at him or something.
An amazing woman.
Blaming him.
Really great at her job.
But it's not going to have any emotional effect on him, so.
There was no argument.
I mean, Isaac must have some understanding of other people having emotions and he'll probably recognize that this officer isn't happy with him or has some sort of racist blame towards him.
It makes people sick to look at you.
I don't remember exactly how the events took place. If he somehow caused, I remember him going to his planet and them visiting his planet, which is what sort of instigated some things. So maybe that's why they blame him, but I don't remember specifically if he had any role. But I don't think they should be blaming him. Because he's just one of... Just because he was born a certain... Whatever. It's whatever. We'll get some conflict in this episode. Probably future episodes too. It's not going to let it go. Mercer. Okay. Grayson. Dr. Finn. Malloy. I think it's Malloy. Bortus. That's... I remember Bortus. Kayali. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Lamar. And Isaac. I do remember the show has good music. I like the orchestra of this show. I don't remember if this is the same theme song as they had before. Maybe they're doing something different for New Horizons.
Gordon, why don't you take him out tonight? Get him wasted.
Is that an order, sir?
It is.
I know these two they used to be married in real life. I don't know if they still are.
We're on our way.
Mercer, Grayson. Gosh, I'm so bad at names.
You've been getting harassed by the crew and you haven't said anything?
I would.
I mean, he doesn't know that.
I'm incapable of being hurt by such
Yeah.
hostile interaction. The behavioral data has been quite plentiful.
Still not good.
And just about every member of this crew knows at least one person who died in the battle with the Kalon.
Kalon. I don't know if that's what I said earlier, but if I was right, cool.
I'll organize a talent show if I have to, but we gotta nip this in the bud.
Good luck with that. I wonder if it's probably been established, but I wonder if Isaac is fully mechanical. It seems like he is. I wonder if there would be a way to... I feel like this would be an extreme situation, but if they could transfer his consciousness to maybe a different body so that he's not so threatening. I feel like that'd be an extreme solution, but people would still discriminate against him. Hey. I love the outfit.
Definitely worth the wait.
I remember Robert Duncan McNeil directed a few episodes in the past, so I wonder if we'll see him direct any of these new episodes as well. I don't think he was listed as the director for this one, so... It's a nice little shuttle, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really look like a shuttle. It looks more like a... I don't know.
Wow. Look at this gorgeous girl.
It's a very pretty little ship.
As soon as Isaac does his calibration, we'll be ready for shakedown.
You're gonna let him get his dirty hands on this beauty?
It's just standard procedure.
Stop being racist.
Charlie, I heard about your little talk with the captain.
Yeah, it's all good. Moving on.
You know, I haven't been too public about this, but if it makes you feel better, I'm with you.
What do you mean?
I don't think Isaac should have been reinstated. Whether he was reactivated or not, he doesn't belong on that bridge.
Whenever I'm on duty, I feel like I have to force myself to actively ignore it.
I have a feeling he's saying these things just to... I don't know. I don't think he's actually on her side, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember the character well enough to know if he... I'm pretty sure he's a good guy. I like the guy. He's funny. But I hope he's not actually on the same boat as her.
Hello, Doctor. Hello, Ty.
Hi, Isaac.
Ty doesn't seem to have any issues with him.
I don't think you're a murderer.
I thank you for your compliment.
What a compliment. I wish people would say that to me more often. I don't think you're a murderer. Thanks. Yeah, I don't really remember his stance on Isaac in the last season, so I don't know if he's really feeling negative stuff against Isaac, but we'll see. You're accidentally gonna hit the ship if you're not careful.
I think the Pterodon is officially a member of the crew.
Bring her in. Aye, sir.
If this chick wasn't racist towards Isaac, I think I'd like her, but I don't like her. And I don't think we're supposed to like her. I don't know. I understand her. Like, I understand why she's the way she is.
We have something.
Maybe it was Malloy.
Marcus Finn.
Which one is Finn? I can't. Oh, him. Okay.
I think we can let it slide this time, as long as it doesn't happen again.
Marcus.
Fine.
I don't know. It's sad because I remember them being close.
I'm trying to study. Can you give that thing a rest?
I'm almost on level 40.
That's great. Can you do it in the other room?
Or headphones or something. Isolate the sound to yourself.
Ty, sweetie, could you leave us alone for a little bit?
Why?
Ty, please.
Okay.
I like Ty.
I don't want you here, and neither does anyone else. I wish you were dead.
Ty doesn't seem to have any issue with him. Maybe I should at least rewatch the episodes pertaining to this storyline, because I'm struggling to like understand why there's so much hatred for him. I like Isaac. I don't know. That's just me. But that's all from the stuff I remember from before the crap went down, so I could be, I don't know, misremembering how he was involved. And maybe I have a vague recollection of him like being connected to like a hive mind and being more involved.
I offer my best wishes to the Finn family.
I zoned out for a second. So he put his consciousness in something, in like a, is that a weapon? I have no idea. Totally zoned out. So they'll probably tell us, but.
Well,
Well, I appreciate you giving your lunch in service of the fleet.
In theory, if we were to tap into the auxiliary...
He looks familiar for some reason. His smile.
Isaac committed suicide.
What?
There's no other reason to do something like this.
Can you revive him?
The scans are showing complete systems failure, so I'm gonna have to take him down to engineering. If there's even a chance, Yafet's gonna have to get in there.
I mean, to him, it was probably just a logical thing to do. I mean, he wasn't like emotional, obviously, but he was probably like, well, no one wants me here, so it makes sense for me to go.
He's gone.
Is this for good or what? Well, Marcus will be happy. So will that ensign. probably happy that he's gone, in a way. But maybe he does feel something, because they were good friends once. Maybe you can do what Isaac did to himself to all the other Kalons.
I know it's comforting, but it's not real. The simulator is fun for games, but you can't use it to bring back people you've lost.
And what were you gonna do here, huh?
Simulation Isaac, 8443.
This was their date. Dang.
Mark's Bridge.
Mercer here, go ahead.
We're all done out there. Unless you want the windows tinted, that's it for the reef.
I wonder if they actually had Norm Macdonald in a suit. And then just put Yaphet's face over it.
Did you study tequila biology or something?
Nope.
Well, you certainly seem to know your way around.
Oh. Lamar.
Well, what did they say about it?
You like the ladies?
Like this lady.
Good answer.
He just forgot to tell them the present should be specifically picked out for the person. Can't just be anything. So he gave me a fork. Y'all thought it was hilarious. I kept it. A personal decision is whether to shave your beard or not. And even if you do, it'll grow back.
Why don't you let me shave your beard, and then I can work my way down from there? Okay, it was a joke.
It's not the time to be flirty like that.
And I will always be with you.
Is he realizing something?
Commander, everything okay?
I don't know yet.
I remember that guy. What? Is this memories or something?
Anybody got a weapon? A weapon? Oh!
I like that he can just go to any part of the ship in his robe. It's really funny.
Step on that for me.
Good talk.
Step on it hard. Smash it.
What is this gonna do?
What we need is the intuitive power of a biological brain, along with the visualization capacity to work in multiple dimensions.
Charlie,
Huh?
no one else has your capacity for dimension.
Of course it's her. She's gonna have to make a decision. I wonder if they could put Isaac's consciousness in something else besides his Kalon body or a Kalon body. I don't know if they could ethically do that, but if you're not careful, you're gonna lose Isaac for good. Okay, they're just making it look like they got destroyed. Nice.
If we don't do this in the next couple hours, we're gonna lose Isaac for good.
Well,
Ensign Burke,
Sir.
please report to engineering and assist Lamar. That's an order.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
well,
You're relieved of duty.
I hated him. I didn't really want him to die.
is this in Isaac's head or something? It's a cool visual.
Alpha Theta transits are stabilizing.
Internal power cells are reconforming.
I think we got him.
Hang on.
She changed her mind.
I didn't do it for you.
I'm glad you're still here.
Thank you, Doctor.
wonder if it would ever be possible to somehow give him emotions. Who knows? We'll see if that ever even comes to any sort of possibility. Nice. There's the theme song that I recognize. Ugh. Okay. I liked it. It was a good episode. Lots of heavy stuff discussed. Wasn't expecting it to be like a suicide episode. I will say my lack of remembrance of the previous season was very detrimental to my reaction here. Because I did recall something happening, but I didn't remember how Isaac was involved. But from what I gathered from everything that happened or in this episode was that he was directly involved with his people. And I'm not sure. I don't recall if that was voluntary on his part or if he was just going along with the programming or if it was like a hive mind situation. So I understand like why people would blame him. And like I know in the episode, during the episode, I said it was like just racism. But obviously he was involved himself, so they do have a right to be angry with him. I liked the episode overall. I'm still confused about Malloy's feelings towards Isaac. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that he has ill will towards Isaac. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was a really well done story. It was a really long episode. Longer than what we're used to with this show, at least from what I recall. I mean, I assume it was like the regular 45 minutes for the previous seasons, but this episode was long. I don't know if it's going to be long episodes for the rest of the series or for the rest of the season. I would say I've definitely been refreshed on some of the characters, like Dr. Finn, Marcus and Ty, her children, First Officer Grayson, I believe, Malloy, Lamar, Bortus. I could be wrong about that one. We didn't get much of him, but I like seeing him. I like his when he's focused on in an episode. Captain Mercer, Burke is the ensign who has prejudice against Isaac. Understandably so, but I don't have to like it. I hope that Isaac can redeem himself in some way, more so than just not being evil, not particularly being evil. So I hope that he will have some sort of redemption with the crew or something like that. Like I said, I think it'd be really nice if they were able to somehow give him emotion. I don't know if that's too much to ask. I don't know. It'd be nice for him to to experience that, and possibly have better relations with the crew. Yaphet is a treat. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm saying that just because Norm Macdonald died, and I hope subconsciously that's not the reason that I'm appreciating Yaphet so much. Yaphet. I don't know. I really I've liked him in the past. I've liked some of the stuff that they've done with him. I have like a vague memory of Yaphet hitting on Dr. Finn or something. I could be totally wrong about that though. I should probably refresh my mind on more of the stuff that's happened in previous seasons. I don't think I'll necessarily rewatch everything, but I could at least like read up on what I forgot. Maybe I'll rewatch some of the more important ones with the Kalons rising against. I wouldn't say rising, but like the Kalons attacking, because that seemed really relevant in this episode. Maybe I'll rewatch some Bortus episodes so I can get more of him. Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about this episode. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to reacquainting myself with these characters and the story. I'm happy that it's back. The show is back. I hope that my not being able to recollect much of previous seasons hasn't made my reaction less entertaining to watch for you guys. I hope that I will remember more when I watch the next episode. I know technically the next episode comes out tonight, but I may wait a day or so to watch it. I don't want to overexert myself with posting reactions. I already posted 2 this morning as of June 2nd, and I'm not even sure I'll be able to post this one tonight, but I will get it posted as soon as possible, and hopefully I'll be able to get on a good schedule with the Orville and with all the other shows that are coming out, like The Boys, and there's a lot gonna be happening. I still have to edit a bunch of Stranger Things that I've recorded, so yeah. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Were you also as forgetful as I was, or was it easy for you to jump back in? I appreciate your thoughts, and I'm interested to know if you guys had different feelings about this episode, different feelings about what happened, and yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this with me, and I hope that you guys will join me for the next episode, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.